From Piers Morgan to Chris Rock, here are celebrities that can't stand Meghan Markle. The Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, and her royal boo, Prince Harry, know what it's like to be the center of attention. They also know what it's like to be disliked because of it. Their relationship, which first began in 2016 when the pair met in London through mutual friends, has been the focus of a lot of headlines right from the start. For the happy couple, it was love at first sight. But the public and the media didn't seem to have the same feelings for Meghan that Harry did. Over the years, that hasn't changed a whole lot, and the list of people who aren't exactly fond of the former actor turned member of the British royal family seems to keep getting longer and longer. If only life had a block button like Twitter does, because we bet the Duchess would love to use it. The 41-year-old Los Angeles native has been in the spotlight for years now, and before she was in the press for her regal responsibilities, she was gracing our television screens on the USA Network original series Suits. The show ran from 2011 to 2019, and her character Rachel Zane was a fan favorite. But when Meghan met Prince Harry all those years ago, she swapped her time on set for time inside of Buckingham Palace. And when the 7th season of Suits ended in 2017, she said goodbye to her life as a Hollywood star and said hello to her new life as a royal. Since then, it seems like everyone from Donald Trump to Wendy Williams have had some pretty hard-hitting things to say about her, and no one seems too shy about telling the world how they really feel. For a lot of people in the entertainment industry, the topic of Meghan Markle is a sore one. Why exactly is that? Bethany Frankel, the Real Housewives of New York City star, who's had her own fair share of bad press over the years, has made it clear that she isn't a fan. The reality star wasted no time in criticizing a Twitter user who sympathized with Markle following the eye-opening interview that the royal twosome did with Oprah Winfrey in 2021. The interview, which has millions of views online, left people feeling in all kinds of ways, and the Twitter user Frankel responded too, said Markle was treated unfairly by the palace and press. But Frankel didn't exactly see eye to eye with this point of view. And she didn't soften the blow when she shared how she felt about the whole situation, saying, "Cry me a river, the plight of being a game show host, fairly unknown actress, to suffering in a palace with tiaras and 7-figure weddings for 2 whole years to being a household name." Geez, tell us how you really feel, Bethany. Now, that might seem a bit harsh, but it's nothing compared to the way some other celebrities feel. Take Piers Morgan, for example. He's known for his brash opinions and harsh criticism. But given his position regarding British media, it seems like he's had a lot more to say regarding all things royally related to Meghan Markle. In the fall of 2021, following Meghan's appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Morgan took to his newspaper column and slammed the Duchess, going so far as to call her interview on the talk show vomit-inducing. Ouch! In his column, Morgan judged Markle's chat with Ellen, saying that the ex-royal gets to exploit her fancy royal name to make hundreds of millions of dollars, adding Meghan is free in her head to publicly abuse the royals and can live the life of a fabulously rich celebrity who pops up on TV chat show sofas to promote her brand. We know Piers Morgan, a longtime Markle critic with no signs of letting up, is never afraid to speak his mind. But those are some intense words. It seems like there might be some bad blood between the pair. However, during his acceptance speech at this year's Sports Journalism Awards, Morgan made it a point to thank Meghan Markle. Why? Because he claims that without her, his talk TV show, Piers Morgan Uncensored, likely wouldn't exist. Morgan left his former anchor role and parted ways with morning show Good Morning Britain following the negative response and the intense criticism the show received. Thanks to the comments he made regarding the iconic Oprah interview, he got the chance to start his own show. The crowd at the Sports Journalism Awards didn't seem too chipper about his acceptance speech, and many audience members groaned because of Morgan's sarcastic way of showing his thanks. In March of 2021, a tech-savvy Twitter user pointed out how Morgan, who loves to speak his mind on the social media platform, had tweeted about the Duchess of Sussex 60 times in just 1 month. Years. That's a lot of time spent talking about a person that you claim to dislike. it feels like Morgan is a bit too invested in the life of the former aristocrat. The television host says the pair first met in 2016, after Markle sent him a private message admitting that she was a fan of his work. It's a safe bet to assume that she's not a fan anymore. Right, Meghan? Regarding television host, Piers Morgan isn't the only talk show personality who seems to have a personal vendetta against Meghan Markle. Former Fox News host, political commentator, and now host of her own show, Megyn Kelly, always seems to have something new to say about Meghan Markle and her life as a member of the royal family. For some reason, Kelly seems to have more criticism every single week. And it feels like even if all Meghan Markle does is breathe, Kelly has an opinion about it. As if people didn't already have enough to say regarding that famed Oprah Winfrey interview, Kelly told her millions of social media followers, "M and H pretend that no royal has had it worse in the press than they have. Give me a break. Have you ever seen such privileged people wallowing in their own perceived victimhood like this?" Now, we thought that comment was bad, but Kelly never fails to give us more. And she took to Twitter again this month, calling the couple pathetic money-grubbing spotlight addicts, when an official Sussex spokesperson confirmed that it's not yet known whether Harry and Meghan will be attending at the royal coronation of Harry's father, King Charles. Wow, where's that real block button when you need it? We're still trying to find it. It might be hard to believe, but it's not just television hosts, those that don't seem to be the biggest Meghan Markle fans. In fact, some of Meghan's fellow actors aren't too fond of the former star either. Rebel Wilson, the 43-year-old Pitch Perfect star, had the chance to meet the Prince and Duchess of Sussex while on a trip to California. During an appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Wilson, who was visiting the Golden State with her mother, tells host Andy Cohen that Prince Harry could not have been nicer during their interaction in Santa Barbara. But Meghan Markle wasn't as naturally warm. That's a tame thing to say compared to the words others have used to describe their dislike of the American royal. In his new comedy special, Selective Outrage, Chris Rock wasn't quite as easygoing when talking to the audience about Meghan. He was throwing some serious shade during his stand-up routine, poking fun at the racism comments Markle made in the Oprah interview. That Oprah interview sure did get around, huh? Rock, in his experienced comedic tone, criticized the Duchess of Sussex for trying to be a victim, adding that he didn't believe Meghan when she made her claims to Oprah about the royal family being racist. "It's the royal family," Rock said. "They're the original racists." The Duchess of Sussex has never been one to speak up regarding the opinions others have of her. And considering there are a lot of opinions, it would probably take years for her to respond to all of them. It doesn't seem to matter what the Duchess does or doesn't do. She just can't seem to please anyone. So, from Piers Morgan to Chris Rock, those were celebrities that can't stand Meghan Markle.